Alright, welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this, part 21, Tides of Numenéra. So just had a go at this area here. I'm going to assume you either need to fight the shadows off, or the sorrow off, or you need to incapacitate all of them by like paralyzing them. So I'm going to shelve that for a hot second. And just keep on going with the game. I'll have to read into that. Again, this is like the downside of my playthrough being the first time I've ever played this game. I'm just not confident about things.
On my way.
Okay, so my character's missing speed. I'm just wondering if we should go rest.
Let's go.
Speed and a bit of intellect. Oh, right, okay. I wanted to go to Circus Minor.
All right.
So what I didn't realize, Tranquility's Rest is 20 shins per person, making it so much more expensive than coming over here and paying the cultists. I only realized that when I was editing and I properly read it. Okay, so that will take us to Cliff's Edge. There's no direct way to get back to where I need to go.
Let's go.
Oh, actually, no, Cliff's Edge? Is that where I need to go? No, we need to go to the Caravanserai.
On my way.
Okay, so part of me is thinking maybe it would be cool to get someone new. I just don't know how to kick party members out of my group. Alright, I guess I actually have to talk to him and own up to this.
Thanks for taking me on, lass. Always good to have a friend watching your back. Huh? Now, what can I do for you?
Thanks for taking me on, lass. I think it's best we part. Oh wow, he took that so well. He also said where he'd be if we needed to find him, but
Making a note.
Enough! The airship master says, hands clenched before him as though he means to seize Eritus by his doublet and toss him into the launch platform. You stole my airship! It's too late for apologies. Are you sure? Eritus says, cocking his head. I could make up at least 3 more if it will help. But Master Reno isn't listening. I demand compensation. My vessel, my source of livelihood, snatched by this vagrant. He stares hard at the oblivious glaive. Oh, he's a glaive. Oh, perfect. I require justice. I will take it in the form of service. Can I pay off his debt? Certainly, though you'd be responsible for the cost of the airship's current value, filing fees, and assorted labor. He raises his chin. 300 shins, and not one less. She won't have it, I'm sure, but by the gods, that's what this thief cost me. Here it is.
Updated my journal.
He accepts your payment with raised eyebrows. Clearly he did not expect you to have this kind of money on hand. Hey look, I didn't even know I had this kind of money on hand. Very well, he says, counting it carefully. The debt is paid. Flights to the Valley of the Dead Heroes will resume shortly. Aretas stares between the two of you, utterly puzzled. He is either expecting more arguing or an outright fight. The civil discussion has apparently baffled him. I'll go back to Cliff's Edge, he says at last, almost angrily. Things were more exciting there. Wait, no, come back. I mean, either we take him on or I get It'll be one of those two.
Fine.
Or I could always ditch my dude here and bring on Okay, why are you running, my dude? Okay.
Ready.
Why is everyone running around? It's like, oh no, she's coming, quick, get to your places. Hi. Greetings! Are you ready to travel together yet, having amazing adventures? Why are we waiting here? Why are we waiting for the next adventure to begin? We should not wait. We should climb and jump and fight. Be patient. Yeah, okay, you can join me. Of course you do, and I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I'm at least 6 times better than I was seconds ago.
Oh jeez, what have I done? You catch Aretas staring at the sky with a distant look in his eyes. His strangely pale skin is nearly bronze in the golden glow surrounding him.
I should climb a building. No, a tower. And jump off the top. Should it be on fire? Yes. Yes and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes! The hero is losing focus. Who cares? Are you actually thinking of setting buildings on fire? No, he says, shocked. Not today, anyway. We have things to do. The distant look resurfaces, along with a need so deep it approaches hunger. I'm just planning ahead, for if things get... He grimaces as if the word he's trying to say pains him. Boring? Yes, he shudders. I have to be moving. Boring seconds turn into boring minutes, then entire hours where nothing happens, and then you're dead of old age, he says, wiping away tears. But you aren't here to talk about me, he says, then blinks. Or are you? I keep hearing voices in your head telling you what to do, a loud one and a quiet one. The glow abruptly fades from Aretas. He looks older, plainer, exhausted beyond endurance. What? No, come back, he'll wake up. She hears us. We told you. Then the golden light returns, a savage explosion of radiance and heat, driving you back a step. Even half blind, you see that the glow is coming from within him, springing from his pores like tiny stars. Aretas regards you from within the pulsing nova. He is almost unbearably handsome. I have no idea what you're talking about. A clear evasion. Now convince her she's not interested in this. Let's talk about something else now. You aren't interested in this. His voice is dull and dreamy, and his eyes wander about your face without seeing you. Then the glow recedes like a retreating wave, and Aretas blinks. He sees that you're looking his way, then looks behind him to see what you're staring at. What happened to you when I asked about the voices in your head? You never asked me about the voices in my head, Aretas says, rolling his eyes. I would have remembered a crazy question like that. Can't you tell me anything about the voices I keep hearing in your head? If you're hearing voices, that sounds like your problem, not mine. He beams, but a hint of unease flickers across his face. Another clever evasion. We are not so sure. Okay, so we're just going to go around in circles, I guess. What's the glow? I don't see anything. Seriously, what's the glow surrounding you? What glow? Okay, we're just going to go around in circles again. Where do you come from? I came out of the west, Eratus declares, his glowing intensifying, travelling day and night to escape the hired killers hounding my every step. That's not what I meant. Where did you come from originally? From the storms of the south. At first I think I was only an outline in the clouds of dust, but then, Eratus leans forward, palms spread, eyes wide. I emerged. Swords in every hand, cape swelling. You should have been there. I don't think you're understanding me. Where were you born? That's a strange question, he says, his glow dimming. Babies aren't interesting. Then he brightens, literally, of course. You're asking when I realized I was a hero. No, I'm trying to figure out your literal place of birth, Eratus. Where you grew up. Who knows, he says, waving a careless hand. Who cares? Heroes come from villages, so that's probably where I'm from, a village. Interesting. I'm really curious about his backstory. I wonder if it's going to be like his whole town was murdered and he just couldn't cope with it, so he's now shut down and adopted.
Let's go.
I don't know. Whatever it is that makes him glow and whatever the thoughts are that are going through his head. Mind you, my Karate Kid dude there is glowing purple, so who even knows? Also, the rest of us are all slightly glowing yellow, so, you know.
I'm ready.
I need to fly to the Valley of Dead Heroes. Excellent timing, he says, bowing. My vessel will be departing shortly. Board at your leisure. He leans closer. I should also warn you that we won't be able to retrieve you from the valley. We never tarry there. Its energies are not good for our ship's engines. Alright, let's go. Do we actually get to travel on the airship? Oh, it's not the purple one. Oh, that's so sad. Bye, everyone.
I'll remember that.
Alright, so we've been dropped off. That's kind of cute. Now we're being approached by some hooded figures. Hello. Oh, quest failed. Servant of the Tides. Shaky Foundations. Oh no! No, Shaky Foundations. That was the one with the, those creatures. What was the other one that I failed? I'll have to look into that. Okay. Even as he stalks towards you, for a moment it appears as if the man is unaware of your presence. He stops in front of you. Rocking ever so gently, he stares right through you, murmuring under his breath. Chanting or insane rambling, you draw closer and notice the scars he bears upon his face. Then his gaze matches yours and he suddenly grows silent. He sees you now. His eyes flicker across your face and pause on your tattoo. She bears the tattoo of Infery and the Dendra father. Good or bad, we shall have to test her. He bows, his movements stiff and halting. Then with blinding speed, his hand snakes out and brushes a speck of dust from your shirt. The hand is gone before you can react. I am Klinkar, and these are my associates. You're in the Valley of Dead Heroes. His jagged smile is rimmed with blood. 2 memorialists have escaped us. You will find them. We need them. She mutters to you. These are the followers of our brother Inner Fairy. I don't know much about them, except that they believe in blood. Tread carefully. Why do you want me to find them? He hisses out a long exhalation of breath. We must open the Endless Gate, find the missing memorialists. But why must you open the Endless Gate? He smiles beautifully, exposing his gums. It is what we are called to do. And who are we to disobey the call when it comes? It is power. Power unending. Are you children of the Endless Gate? Do you know Ki Yatulwa from Sega's Cliffs? He looks at you suspiciously. I am not familiar with her, though one of her brethren did come to us recently from Sega's Cliffs. Perhaps Motley will know. You can inquire of him in the necropolis, as soon as you find our missing friends. Very well, I'll help you find them. He is holding up his finger as if to threaten you for not complying, and then realizes what you've said. Oh, then we would be glad of your assistance. The memorialists are somewhere nearby. We can smell them. Go find them and bring them to us. That's interesting. Oh, look, there's so many things we can interact with.
All right.
Gonna need to replenish my shins. Far out. So what did I fail? Oh, it was Oh, that's so sad. There's failed ones aren't recorded anywhere? Oh, I'm sorry, I kind of thought we'd be fine. Okay, whatever.
On it.
Ready to learn something new.
Peering behind the sheetrock, you see only a faint etching on the stone, almost worn away by the passage of the years. It reads, "Sanity slipping. The tombs will hold my salvation. Oh." Interesting. Oh, hold on, my dude's leveled up.
All right.
Oh, I can't up his speed. I can only up... Okay, might, intellect. Let's just keep doing that.
All right.
So the guys are hiding around here somewhere?
Ready.
Naturally, it's going to be the last places I look. Okay, so both of them appear to have been built to hold bodies, but neither are occupied. Yet, you can see a disturbance in the dust of the crawl space. Someone came by this way at least. Perhaps they're still here. Yes, I shall perceive this. Can anyone perceive better than 75? You can do 100. Let's not waste... Okay. How's your perception, my dude? You are useless to me. So I can either do McKenna, get it up to 100%, or I can just try to do it myself. Okay, there we are. Cool. You peer deep into the gloom. The dust has been more than disturbed. You see footprints. After a few minutes, your diligence is rewarded. There is a third alcove in the back of the crawl space, hidden behind a great stone slab. The slab is held by a stone the size of a human head, creating a small gap hardly half a meter high. You crouch down and peer through the gap. 2 people are hiding in the space behind it. One of them, a bearded man with a kind expression, whispers to you, "Hold, friend. If friend you be, my name is Beltrax. This is Ronos Kaisul. Those damned cultists gave chase to us. Ronos knew of this small sepulchre in which we have hidden, but we have nowhere left to run. They will murder us if you reveal our position. Friend or foe, either way Ronos shall not sacrifice himself for me." "Please," says Ronos, "Beltrax is but a visitor to this place. He has no part in our struggle with the children. Tell them that we have fled and that you couldn't find us." I'll cover their tracks. "You have our gratitude. Good luck, friend." They watch you leave. So that was 2 of them. There was 3, wasn't there?
Let's go. I'm ready. All right.
You see faint traces of footprints in the dust. Closer examination reveals that someone must have stopped in front of this alcove for a moment. Okay, I think those are all my options. Okay, well let's see what he has to say. "Have you found them yet? Have you?" "I can't find them, and I'm done looking for them." He smiles his bloody smile. "You will bring them here. You will." "I looked. I didn't find them." Let's just get this as high as we can. So it looks like 80 is the best we can do. 85. Nice. He studies you closely, his eyes narrowing. "You seem to speak truly. Very well, we will press this issue no further." He lingers on your tattoo and sighs angrily. "So she's trouble. Motley will deal with her." "Don't know what trouble you're talking about." "Well, my friend," he says, "I have no idea why you're so generous with your time and your life, but your bravery is beyond reproach. I have some small familiarity with the weapons I carry, but I'd rather not try my prowess against 3 of them at once, and I vowed to Ronos that I'd keep him safe. I do not know how it is that they left without doing you harm. Is there any chance you might tell me?" "That doesn't matter. The important thing is nobody got hurt." "Of course, friend, of course. I was merely curious." His companion is a slight, nervous man in a hooded robe of blue and white. He bows. "I am sorry you had to face those cultists. We hid and well..." He bows, a small tremble in his hands as he does. "I have a favor to request." "Those cultists, the children of the Endless Gate, they have overrun the Valley of Dead Heroes. They slaughter the visitors. They hound us, the memorialists, and have brought horror to every corner of this ancient place. Please, you have shown your mettle in dealing with these murderers. I beg of you, please find a way to make them move on." I'll do it. I've only apparently got 2 options.
Making a note.
He sags with relief. "Thank you, friend. The coming of the children has been a relentless nightmare for us. I wish you the best of luck." "I'm looking for the tomb of the first cast-off." "I know where it is. Isn't that why you asked me to come along? We need to get to the necropolis, up along the cliff face. We'll have to use the minims to get there, but it's easy enough." He bows nervously. "This is true. You must be strong or careful, though, or both. The children are vicious and unpredictable." I guess let's find out more about the memorialists, just so we have a bit of a context for this situation, I guess. We're ordinary people, really. People who understand the truth that this world is really the afterlife and that the tombs here are our graves. We maintain the valley so that no name is forgotten, so that everyone can come here and remember their true selves. Once all the tombs have been claimed, we shall see a glorious resurgence of humanity. Likewise, if we allow the names to be forgotten, devastation will sweep across the land. Well, that's interesting.